to another edition of Morning Market Call. I'm your host, Doug Mumford. With me today, two special guests, Kenric Russell and Mike McInelly, two fellow MBA students that joined me last week in Las Vegas at the Consumer Electronics Show. Thanks for being with us today, guys.
Thank you.
So the first thing I want to talk about today was an interesting segment of CES, which was robotics. One day, robots are going to be helping us clean our homes, bringing us drinks, all kinds of fun things. So we've got a brief segment of one of these products that was on display. We're talking about, we're at the robotics section of CES. And what is this, Lewis?
This is a Windora. Yeah. From Hilsham Global Company LTD. And it's obviously cleaning this window. They appear to be a two-part unit that work together with magnets to stay on the glass. While it also cleans the inside and outside of your window.
That would make cleaning glass in your home much easier.
Yeah. However, there are some fatty smudges on there. I don't know if it's working very well.
Maybe some kinks to be worked out.
I don't want to crush the robotic guy's dream.
So that was one of the many fun products we saw, one of thousands, right? Huge show. But there was one technology that completely dominated the Consumer Electronics Show this year. It was companies trying to follow the lead of the company that made this guy, which was, of course, trying to hang on to the coattails of the success of the iPad. So, Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about what everyone was trying to do there?
Sure. If you read anything about CES this year, you know, the big talk was tablets. I mean, everyone was talking about tablets. All the different manufacturers all came out with, or coming out with tablets in the next 6 or 7 months. I'm very pro tablet. You know, most business users, you know, they carry around a laptop. Average weight maybe 5 or 6 pounds. Has all their hardware stored in the laptop. You know, the tablet does. It's a significant convenience factor. You know, anywhere from 60 to 90% of what you do on your laptop can be done on a tablet. And you know, I see it as a lot of opportunity for the business user to have a tablet. And if you couple that with the cloud, you know, it's just your access portal. So you host all of your software, you host all of your programs on the cloud. Your tablet then just becomes your access portal. You know, on a 3 or 4G network. You know, you're connected to everything you need, no matter where you go, at home or at school or at work. And you know, I really think you're going to see in the next 2 to 3 years that the tablets become mainstream.
Did you have the chance to play with a lot of these prototype devices? What was your impressions?
I did. I played with just about every one of the mainstream tablets that's coming out. You know, I was very impressed. Some more than others. One of the ones that particularly impressed me was the BlackBerry's version, which is called the Playbook. And it's one of the things I liked about it is it has true multitasking. So one of the demos, the guy showed 2 different HD videos that were streaming at the same time. As he tabbed between them, you could see that both of them were literally playing without any, you know, any jitteries or pausing or anything like that. So it really has a true multitasking function to it. You know, it's HD screen, very touch sensitive, and you know, like I said, with the cloud, would give you access to anything you need at any point.
You sold me. It sounds pretty cool. What do you think, Kenric?
Well, I don't think they're ready for corporate use yet. I don't see them replacing the laptops anytime soon. There's a lot of typing going on at the office, and I need a keyboard, and I think a lot of other users do as well. You know, Asus, their 7 Series tablet is kind of headed in the right direction, I think. It's a tablet that you can slide the screen up, and there's a keyboard hidden underneath the screen. It's still thin, still lightweight, multitasks. But until you really get the keyboard on there, as well as a lot of the programs like Microsoft Office and some of the proprietary enterprise software, I don't think it's going to catch on for the enterprise users just yet.
So you think doesn't quite have the functionality to replace a laptop or a desktop PC for a business user yet?
No, not yet, but I'll still buy one.
So since you're not yet quite on the tablet bandwagon, what was perhaps your favorite device at the Consumer Electronics Show?
Well, there's a device in the Asus booth afterwards that I really liked called the Iris. It's a concept product, a PDA watch hologram projector. Basically does everything. And
hologram?
Everything. You hold the 2 corners of the small, you know, 2 by 2 inch piece of plastic and pull it apart, and the screen, supposedly in the future, the screen will grow to about a 10-inch screen, and you could take pictures with it, virtual reality capable. I was impressed. That's where I see the future going.
Something you can like roll up and kind of
not even roll
out.
up. It just somehow the plastic grew. I don't know how they're going to solve that problem, but it looked great.
It sounds amazing. Okay,
it did.
So potentially vaporware, but so there you have it. Tablet PCs taking the world by storm. Of course, Apple in a few months it's rumored that they will announce the iPad 2. Of course, I'm an Apple fan, as you can tell on my computer and my phone, and so I'll be looking forward to that. Everyone else is trying to play catch up with the success that Apple has had, and it sounds like tablets are probably here to stay from what you have to say, Mike. It sounds like.
Yep, I would agree.
There you have it. This wraps our week of the Consumer Electronics Show recap. We're going to leave you with one last video of one of the most amazing technologies that I saw at the Consumer Electronics Show. Welcome back to CES. I'm your host, Doug Mumford, and I am sitting in a MediRub massager setup, 2,000 plus foot massager, and all body massagers here on my lower back. Let me tell you, after a day and a half walking around a trade show floor, I needed some rejuvenation, and that's doing the trick. See all kinds of stuff here at CES. So there you have it. Thanks again for watching this week. Join us next week. You can see us online, mmc.byu.edu, and on Facebook. Catch us next time. Thanks.
Morning Market Call is brought to you by the Marriott School of Management in cooperation with the Brigham Young University Department of Communications. MMC is made possible by generous donations from Larry Tasjan and Gary Williams. This show was produced by Jeff Butler, David Wood, and Doug Mumford, with line producing by Beth Grimmett. For more information, please follow us on Twitter and Facebook.